Hello and welcome everyone to another episode of my solo playthrough of Arnhem 44, and we've reached the Allied combat phase of turn 2. The Allies attacked here in the south, the village of Best, and well, it looks like an overwhelming majority, but still there was no effect. And why is that? Well, again, first of all, infantry defending a town or city hex do so on a 4 each, rather than on a 2, which is normal, and sometimes they get an additional bonus for defending in woods or broken terrain, rough terrain. But then it's 3, and yeah, this is really very strong. They defend on 8, and the infantry only attack on 1. Now that there is an armor unit as well, but the value of attacking and defending armor really depends a lot on the terrain they either attack or defend. And armor attacking into a town or a city only do so at a 1. So they did still get artillery support, and they even played a card, but the Germans, because of their 8 defense, and they played a card as well, and yeah, the effect was that nothing happened. What did happen, since still at the end of the German turn, the Allied engineer unit never ended up in a German ZOC, which meant that the bridge is then, in such a case, automatically repaired across the canal. So that route is opened up now too for the for 30th Corps, so they don't necessarily need to go here. That is the reinforcements that are going to enter here on turn 3. Other than that, there was an attack here as well with artillery support, but nothing happened there either. Same reason basically, although here there's only 1 infantry and the recon unit defends on a 2, that's 6. The infantry combined attack on 5, and they got artillery support 8, but the way the combat table works, this is actually a different combat, it's not that one. They ended up equal again, ended up in the same column, that is, so nothing happened. Well, where did something happen? Over here, these 2 infantry units attacked this hex over there with support from 2 artillery. 2 artillery is the maximum you can use in a single attack in support. But there it was actually enough to, I believe the total was 14, and for the Germans it was 10. So there we did have a differential of 1 hit, so the Allies actually scored a hit there, eliminating a step from the German armor unit. I did actually already remove it, but the Germans previously played a card which allowed 1 armor unit, 1 regular armor unit, to get an additional step. So they did lose 1, but they still have 2, because obviously this is a pretty strong hex. This unit would have liked to attack, but it's out of supply, and out of supply units cannot attack. So that wraps up the Allied combat phase. Next will be the German movement phase, and the preliminary score is 1 victory point for the Allies for having destroyed a German step, 2 victory points for the Germans for having destroyed an Allied step, for the Allies having destroyed a German step, for the Germans having destroyed an Allied step. The Germans actually get more points for destroying Allied points than vice versa. At the end, victory conditions are also to do with how many Allied units are out of supply, and the Allies also get points for getting units across the rivers. Well, we'll see how it turns out, but it's certainly a very interesting game, and I'm really enjoying it so far, so I hope you're enjoying these videos too. Thank you for watching.